What's up, everyone? Wherever you're joining from, hey, welcome. My name is Cam Rivers. If this is your first time, meeting me virtually through a video, whether it's from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you found me, welcome. Hey, listen, I got good news, man. I got great news. Yesterday, I can officially say that the tier 1 of the top tier challenge has been complete. Yes, I passed the top tier challenge. Okay, I am in the verification stage now. I'm going to take my time, but man, let me tell you, long time coming. Long time coming. This is 7 years of sweat equity put into trading, learning, understanding the skill, also teaching others as well. I do have a Forex course available. If you guys are interested in that, please shoot me a DM. I'll put my Instagram up here in the video here in a second. But listen, guys, this is what we work for. This is why each and every day we get up, we put our chart work in, we read books, we study, we mentor, we become a student to get to certain points in our trading journey, right? And I'm nowhere near where my target or cap is. I don't even really have one. I know with the market, it's infinite. So I don't even want to put a cap on anything that I do when it comes to trading. But what I will say is that, man, there's ups and downs. There's ups and downs. Can you handle those downs? Everyone can handle the ups, but can you handle those downs, all right? And what I mean by that is you having days where, like we said on the last video, understanding, your losses and having a glass chin. And what I want to reiterate is that, like, that glass chin in boxing, man, if you get hit in it and you're a boxer, it's usually lights out for you, right? And you're not getting back up. In trading, you can't have a glass chin. You got to be able to get back up, whether it's the next trade, the next day, the next week, or even the next year. You got to find a way to bounce back, right? And I say that to say, like, hey, my win percentage was pretty good. It was 58% in the challenge, right? At one point I was 100%. But just like market structure, trading varies. It goes up and down, right? It's all about you finding that support you need to get back in the game, all right? I did end up with a annual profit factor of 617,000, which is pretty darn good. And then also I doubled the profit target almost by $7,000. So I ended up closing out the challenge with $117,000, right? And I'm super grateful for that. But let me tell you, it was like this. Started off first week, 6, 7 in a row wins, and then the market got real choppy during this Russian invasion of Ukraine and the news that was hitting. I'm not gonna lie, I got caught into manipulation and some huge exhaustion within the market. But I'm okay with that because I know that I wasn't superseding my max daily or my max daily loss. So that's really key, right? You gotta understand. You gotta trade to live and live to trade. I said that in a video the other day, and I felt that so much because I try to preach that to my students as well. Listen, guys, the object of the goal is to wake up and be able to trade the next day, especially with a funded account. If you work so hard for a funded account and then you wake up one day just to lose it all, you have started back from basically ground zero, and it's not easy getting funded, okay? So when you have a loss, you have to understand, you have to regather yourself. Okay, I just lost $2,000 today. The max daily stop loss is $5,000. Do I really want to, make this an even worse day than it is, right? Or do I want to be disciplined and go back to the drawing board, go back to TradingView, go back to your Metaphor Trader, wait for the market to come to you. You can't be forcing trades, man. When you force trades, that's really where that greed and the psych, and then the revenge trading, all are something that you don't want to implement while you're trading, all right? But it happens. We're all human. It happens, all right? But with that all being said, man, I just wanted to let you guys know what my progress is. I wish I could have vlogged the entire time, but I had to really focus and make sure that I was in my zone. You know, vlogging the whole journey of because that was one of my goals, is try to at least get a few days out of it. But vlogging the whole entire time is very, very difficult, at least for me at this point. This is my, you know, I'm just now entering the space of kind of vlogging my journey. So like, I just wanted to make sure that the meat and potatoes was taken care of before I'm, you know, talking to you guys. But some of the moves that I caught, man, I trade GU, I trade UCAT, but US oil was a fundamental trade for me. That's what got me over the hump really on this last week, right? So I made about 23,000 on the US oil trades. I had 3 positions, 1 trade. So basically I was bullish on US oil. So US oil last week, because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, there's been sanctions put on Russia by NATO and by the US government, right? So what that means is basically now you're going to see an influx of inflation on a lot of different things, and one of them being oil, because Russia holds almost a significant supply of oil, basically. So that right there, let alone lets me know that, okay, U.S. oil per barrel will rise, because I know the demand is very high and the supply is going to be super low. So that was a fundamental trade. People have to understand there's a technical and fundamental analysis, right? So I did implement my technicals, but I also knew fundamentally where the market was going with U.S. oil. So I held this trade for about 4 days. So I did have a little drawdown, but I knew where the market was going, right? I stuck by my bias, and I'm so glad I did, because, you know, if I didn't, I may not be talking to you guys about being funded or close to being funded right now. So the market last Friday opened up, or it ended at around, it was around like $81, $88 per barrel. Then it opened up to about it opened up to around 100 something, 105. I personally got in around 110, 111, and held it for 4 days, and it opened back up Monday or Sunday night, this past Sunday night, at 126. I'll put the screenshot up here. But I basically held that, and my patience is what got me across the board. I basically held the swing, which I'm 75% a swing trader, but I do look for intraday trades in between. But I say all this to say, man, I wasn't drawing a little bit on the account, because like I said, the week started off really good, then the market got choppy, and then I got to a point where I'm like, hey, I know where the market's going at this point. Now it's all about patience and understanding where I am in the market, especially with US oil and the world itself. So that paid off really good. But now we're at the verification stage. I'm looking to leverage oil a little bit more, because I think we're going to reach all-time highs on oil. Also may look into gold. We've reached all-time highs on gold, which is super crazy. I'm not surprised though. Understanding world order, that you have to understand when the US dollar devalues, gold increases. That's just been the way it is. US currency, was in 1945, was basically implemented as the world currency, right? So there was one point wherein US was printing more money than they had gold, so they had to make all this infrastructure to change things, right? And I say this all to say is that you have to understand the global economy fundamentally. You can't just learn technical analysis. You have to understand what the US dollar means to the world, and what things like war, pandemics, how they affect the market. So I was able to basically take advantage of that. And so now it's really taking my time with this verification stage. It's only 5K, which is significantly, it's half of what my first target was. So if I can make 23,000, why wouldn't I take my time to make 5? Now, I may not use the whole 60 days, but I will probably use at least 5 to 10 days. It just depends. But I want to thank you guys for all your support. If you like my channel, if you like this video, please like and subscribe on the buttons below. And also, if you are wanting to follow my journey, you can follow me at Cameron Rivers on Instagram. And then also, you can follow my trading page, Currency Lab FX. And I'll put those both on the screen here. But I appreciate you guys. I'm going to do some breakdowns on some trades that I took during the challenge here soon. So be on the lookout for that. But I'm embracing all of this, guys. I really am. I'm embracing everything that comes along my way when it comes to this journey. It's 7 years counting almost for me. I've helped several students. Several students have taken my course. I'll put those testimonials up as well and been profitable in the market. I do have a course available. So please reach out to me. You can even message me on YouTube if they have that. But the course is significantly cheap compared to other people and then what you will be learning. I just stated that I just closed a $23,000 trade and my course is less than almost $500. So guys, take advantage. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you on the other side.